Hello and welcome to this audio series with Dr. RK. This is the first episode of the series. The name of the episode is The Decision, the first step into the unknown. This is an introductory episode where we will be talking about the first step which every civil service aspirant takes by deciding to be a civil servant. So we all know that every journey begins with a decision, but we also know that some decisions are not made in grand moments of clarity. They take shape in silence, away from the noise of the world, in the quiet corners of a restless mind. And as a mentor, I have seen this moment unfolding in many aspirants. The moment where a thought turns into a choice. So, why do aspirants take this path? Or why anyone will be taking this path? Some of you have carried this dream since childhood. As many of you have told me, some of you are inspired by stories of service, responsibility, and purpose. Perhaps it was a parent's wish, a role model's influence, or simply an admiration for those who shape society. And for many others, this decision is more recent, which is born out of frustration sometimes, a sense of injustice, or a realization that the system can be changed, but only from within. Alright, regardless of how you have arrived here, you now stand at a crossroad. So, do you take this path, knowing that it demands years of discipline, patience, and sacrifice? Well, the answer lies within you. No one else can walk this road for you. You have to walk. So it is a romanticized vision, or you are ready to face the harsh reality. Because the idea of being a civil servant is powerful. It includes authority, respect, and the ability to create change. It's very easy to be drawn to the prestige. But that illusion fades the moment you download the syllabus, and many of you have already done that. Thousands of pages, years of history, policies, laws, ethics, and whatnot. What seemed to you like a noble pursuit now apparently is an endless ocean of information. And then the realization sets in. This is not just an exam, it's a transformation. One that will test not only your knowledge but your endurance, your discipline, and your resilience. So, what happened when you encountered first the syllabus? So, your first interaction with the syllabus. The first document you open as an aspirant is a UPSC syllabus, which is a simple PDF file that holds within it a universe. It includes polity, history, international relations, ethics, environment. At first, it feels to you very overwhelming, an insurmountable challenge, but you may take the first steps. Reading a newspaper article, or watching a lecture, or borrowing an NCERT book. Slowly and silently, your fear is giving way to curiosity. And then there emerges a pattern. So you start collecting information, and then you come across a thing that curiosity alone will not be enough. Because this journey demands more than knowledge, it demands unwavering commitment that you must remember. So then, inner struggle begins. You get many doubts, and then you are tested on the ground of your determination. So, doubts will be your constant companion in this journey. It will whisper, am I good enough? Do I have what it takes? Some days you will feel invincible, absorbing knowledge like a sponge. Other days you will struggle to focus, plagued by exhaustion, self-doubt. This is the reality of this preparation. Many aspirants step away at this point. Not because they are weak, but because they understand the cost, which involves the time, the relationships, the mental strain, and many more things. But those who persist do so not because they lack fear, but because their purpose is greater than their fear. So, you have taken your first step. Now your journey has begun. Now, since you have begun your journey, so there is no grand moment of realization. There is no cinematic turning point. It's not like just a movie where, a film star is taking a big leap and steps, kind of Bahubali movement. No, it's a simple decision you have taken, silent life, unknown to the world, and it will have its own consequences, commitments. So you need to decide what is going to be your next step. It's a very quiet decision to begin with. You wake up and open that book, you take notes, you start understanding piece by piece that this journey is about more than clearing an exam. It is about becoming a different version of yourself, one who is disciplined, resilient, and unshaken by setbacks. So now, since you have taken the first step, there is no turning back. Alright, so let me conclude this discussion on your first step, that the decision to prepare for civil services is not just about choosing a career. It is about choosing a way of life. In fact, what you have decided is a way of life. How long you will be able to walk, that depends on your commitment and determination. A life of discipline, of uncertainty, of quiet victories and silent struggles. All these things you will be facing alone. So some of you will walk away, as not everyone is going to go through this exam because this is the toughest exam. Some will persist, and those who are going to persist, definitely they will go through it and they will be civil servants. And some will rise beyond even their own expectations, like after becoming civil servants, they may be a very good section of society. Some will rise beyond even their own expectations, because this is not just about an exam, this is about who you become in the process. In next episode, we'll be discussing one more aspect of your decision to be a civil servant and what it involves. Till then, take care, keep preparing. We'll see you in the next episode.